This one man owns 30% of internet traffic, 65 and 97 petabytes of data, and owns almost all the porn. Chapter 1. Those who own the adult industry. Almost every single person is guilty of watching porn. It is one of the most searched terms on the internet, with 2.5 billion searches a day. Although we get 5 seconds of pleasure from it, it is not free. There are people who run this industry referred to as the porn people. These porn people are controlled by bigger porn people who are referred to as the porn elite. These porn elites are the 1% of the 1%. They are willing to ruin lives and relations to keep themselves in their jets, mansions, and super expensive lifestyle. But there is one particular man, one of the most shadowy porn elite, who owns a porn company, or rather, the porn industry. Chapter 2. Fabian Thielmann and Manwin. Our story begins in 1978, when a German boy named Fabian Thielmann was born. His breakthrough came in the year 2004 when Fabian developed NATS, which is Next Generation Affiliate Tracking Software. This software allowed advertisers to track clicks on ads and then pay commission. Fabian wanted his software to be used in high-traffic sites. The primitive porn companies at that time had high traffic he was looking for. As NATS was used on those websites, Fabian was able to see the immense revenue made by the porn websites. This inspired him to get into the adult industry. In 2006, he secured the television and rights to online production for the Playboy label. He later acquired My Dirty Hobby, webcams, and Xtube. These sites started bringing in 60 million views per day. By 2010, his business grew so much that he had to set up a holding company, Manwin. Chapter 3. Rise of Manwin. The early days of Manwin was not easy. In the beginning, his company had no funding as banks and investors refused to invest in an adult company. He finally secured a loan from the investing firm J.P. Morgan Chase & Co. He secured $360 million. This was the beginning of Fabian's and free porn's journey. He immediately started expanding like a madman, buying out other porn companies, which was cheap in those days due to being adult companies. Sometime later, he traveled to Montreal, Canada, and bought the company that would become synonymous with porn. In late 2010, he bought Pornhub, Brazzers, RedTube, and multiple other adult companies from Ouissam Youssef and his partners. This literally made him the owner of all the porn on the internet. By 2016, Manwin had grown so much that 80% of the people looking for adult content would land up on a website owned by Fabian. He owned almost all the adult content on the internet at that time. Some reports estimate that in 2016, sites owned by Fabian were getting 16 billion views per month. That is twice the population of Earth. Fabian's objective was clear: make as much money as possible. He once stated, "Our aim is banal. We create as many opportunities for people to spend money as possible." To achieve this, he sold Manwin for $73 million, which is now known as ILO. Fabian stated that he sold the company to the management, which was the alias for Bernrd Bergmair, the man this video is about. Chapter 4. The Emperor of Porn. Bergmair was born in the year 1968. He was an Austrian businessman married to Priscilla Bergmair. As the reports share, he bought majority of the shares from Fabian. That report was the last we know of Bernrd, and ALO has kept him a closely guarded secret that only a few advisors know well about. Decade-old court cases regarding underage pornography being hosted on Pornhub have surfaced, which is a company owned by ALO. This has resulted in Visa and MasterCard cutting ties with ALO. Bernrd Bergmair is the porn elite that we talked about at the start of the video. Hope you enjoyed the video.